Okay guys, Sensei James here. We have the semester 1 requirements for January through April of 2015. We have a couple of new techniques in here for the kids that we've never covered before in the junior class. Also a couple of returning techniques that some of our longtime students will probably recognize and remember. Our throwing techniques are Sasai Surikomiyashi, the lift pull foot prop, Surigoshi, the lifting hip throw, Dayashi Harai, the foot sweep, Seoi Otoshi, the drop knee shoulder throw. Now this time we're going to do a different variation we refer to as the right side grip, left side throw. A really good competition variation for the juniors to work on. Pinning techniques this semester will be Keisagatami, the scarf hold, and we're going to do a leg entanglement escape, and Kazure Yoko Shiho Gatami. This is a modified side locking four corner hold, and the kids will need to do a guard recovery escape from that technique. Our mat work this semester includes the knee push scissor sweep, the elbow and thigh guard pass, arm drag to rear mount from the guard, and we have two different finishes here. The younger students, ages 5 through 9, are going to finish that technique with a pin. The older students, age 10 through 12, will actually get to work on a basic choking technique called Hadaka Jime, the naked choke. Our vocabulary and general knowledge for this semester: Suri means lifting, Goshi means hip, Seoi means shoulder, Otoshi means drop, and Kazure means modified. A couple of questions for them. The first one: what are the 3 parts of a judo throw? That's off balance, entry, and execution. And the kids need to be able to count to 10 in Japanese. I'm going to go over that for you right now. 1 is ichi, then 2 is ni, 3 is san, 4 is shi, 5 is go, 6 is roku, 7 is shichi, 8 is hachi, 9 is ku, and 10 is ju. So that would be ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, and ju. Hey guys, Sensei James here. We're going to be going over the promotional requirements for semester 1 2015 for our junior judo program. We've got a couple of brand new throws in here the kids have never done before. Also a few returning favorites that they will kind of be familiar with already. So let's go ahead and get started with the throwing techniques. We have 4 of those this semester. I've got Sensei John here to help me out with that. So our first throw this semester is a very simple hip throw called Surigoshi, the lifting hip throw. So the difference with this technique versus Ogoshi, which some of the kids have done before, is with Surigoshi, we're actually going to go ahead and grab the belt and use that to pull and lift with. So from this angle, you can sort of see my grip drop under his armpit and secure the belt as I step in, pull, and lift, utilizing the belt. Our next technique is going to be Sasai Surikomiyashi, the lift pull foot prop. We'll see that from 2 different sides here. So the important thing here is that we're going to be stopping our opponent's foot as he tries to step forward. And the way that we do that is by using the bottom of our right foot here at the top of his instep, right at the base of his leg. Our next technique is going to be Dayashi Harai, foot sweep. You'll also hear the brown and black belt instructors call it the advanced foot sweep, so either definition is acceptable. Our last technique for this semester is Seoi Otoshi. Now, most of the kids are going to recognize this as the drop knee shoulder throw. Last semester we did the standard textbook version, but this time we're doing what we call a right side grip, left side throw. What that means is my right hand will grip the lapel and it will not let go of the lapel. So from this position, right hand maintains its grip, left hand travels underneath both arms as I rotate and drop as close as I can to my opponent. I pull down and rotate for the finish. So it's the same basic technique, but for the kids it will feel like it's being done on the opposite side, because it is. And this is a very, very good competition variation for them to work on. Okay guys, we're here with the groundwork techniques. It'll be the pins and escapes for semester 1 2015. We have Sensei John and Coach Morgan to help us demonstrate those techniques. Our first one's an old favorite, back again because it's just a very popular and also a very successful pinning technique. It's going to be Keisagatami, the scarf hold. Our escape this time will be one that maybe the kids have done before, but a lot of them have not done before. It's just a very simple leg entanglement, and the premise here is that if we're being pinned in a judo competition, if we can just trap one of our opponent's legs, the pin stops. The referee will stop counting the pin and then eventually call mate if the person doesn't free their leg in time. So to do this, what Sensei John needs to do is get control around Coach Morgan's hips, turn on his side and get as close as he can, and then reach out with his legs to hook and then fully trap and entangle one of Coach Morgan's legs. Now in a tournament situation, if Coach Morgan can't free his leg in about 5 seconds or so, the referee is going to call mate and stand him back up. Okay, so that is the leg entanglement escape from Keisagatami, the scarf hold. Our second pin this semester is going to be Kazure Yoko Shiho Gatami. The kids are going to be familiar with Yoko Shiho Gatami, the side-locking four-corner hold. It's a very slight modification. So the only difference here is that Coach Morgan takes his right hand and is actually grabbing the pant leg of his opponent and sort of pushing that leg out and down to trap it. And we're going to see it from another angle here in just a second. Sensei John's escape is going to be to try to free that leg or loosen that grip a little bit by kicking out. Then he's going to turn on his side, shrimp away, and attempt to get back to his guard or get his legs around his opponent. Let's see that again with Coach Morgan facing the camera. So Sensei John, your head will be facing the couch. There we go. So notice that right hand of Coach Morgan trapping the leg and pushing it out and down. That's the real major difference between Kazure Yoko Shiho Gatami and a standard Yoko Shiho Gatami. And again, we'll see the shrimp away guard recovery. Just like that. Okay guys, we're here with the miscellaneous mat work techniques for semester 1 of 2015. Got Sensei John here to help me out with these techniques. So let's just get started. First one's going to be our knee push scissor sweep. So in this instance, our opponent's taking a very wide base. Maybe we tried our standard scissor sweep and it didn't work. So I drop my leg to the base of his knee, kick it out, and then kick him over. And of course, I want to finish on top and go ahead into a pinning technique if possible. Should be on the back here toward the camera. Our second technique is a simple guard pass, the elbow and thigh guard pass. So from this position, wide base and good posture with my elbows inside as always. I'm going to use my elbow inside his thigh here to press it down. And then I'll trap it with the leg on the same side. It's important the kids keep their foot behind the leg, drop their knee across the front, and then put weight on their opponent so they can't sit up. From here, I'll use my free arm to slow his leg down, and I'll take a big step to free my rear leg before finishing in Mune Gatami, or the chest hold. So let's see that again from here. And then we have two simple techniques from me on my back, my opponent, and my guard. Now we've got two different finishes here. The first finish will just be a pinning technique for our younger juniors, ages 5 through about 9. The second technique will be a choking finish with Hadaka Jame, the naked choke or naked strangle. This will be for the kids ages 10 through 12. But the beginning of the technique is going to be the same. The only thing that changes is the way we end it. So from this position, I'm going to cross grip, pull his arm across my body. Then I'm going to move myself out, reach over and grab him. Hop on his back, take my seatbelt, and roll him to here. For the choking finish, it's pretty simple. This arm's already in place. It goes underneath his neck. This arm comes out, and I finish with the choke. For the pinning finish, what our juniors need to do is continue controlling this shoulder as they hook and spin to the top for a top mount or Tate Shiho Gatami pin. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoy. Practice these at home as much as you can. And from this position, we need the kids to know one of two escapes, either a bridge and roll escape, which we'll see demonstrated here,